The Roz and Mocha Show. Kiss 92.5.
Taboo, how are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm well. Welcome to Toronto. How much do you love our city in the freezing cold winter, right?
Can I tell you something? T-Dot, as I like to call it, T-Dot is one of my favorite places on the planet. I would say Japan, prior to the earthquake and the tsunami, what was my favorite? The shopping, the people, the energy. T-Dot ranks up there maybe second and third.
Oh, nice.
Because I love, performing at Air Canada.
Yeah.
Amazing place. The people are just beautiful. Everybody that has always come to our show has always been a great diversity type of group, a very diverse type of group.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you something, because I've never been on a stage like that before. So you're the only person that can really paint the picture for it.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you go out there in your awesome outfits and stuff, and you see thousands of people in front? To me, I'd freak out.
Yeah.
What is it like?
It's like it's an adrenaline rush for me. I don't think there's anything else in my life other than my children that make me feel as overjoyed or just filled with so much passion and energy. When I'm with my kids, it's a different type of vibe, but it's like I get excited when I'm able to hang out with them, and then to go on that stage, I get excited and giddy, kind of like a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
To see those people singing my songs and just to be able to give them that energy and provide that music therapy for that 2 hours that we're on stage, it's a big thing.
Now, you have 3 kids.
3 kids, yes, sir.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Seriously.
I still can't believe I have a 20-year-old. That's unbelievable. My son Josh is 20 years old this year.
Does he get what Dad does? Does he get it?
Yeah, he's a real estate guy. Mm-hmm. He's in real estate right now, so he's learning that game. He also produces music.
Wait, but does he use your fame to help sell houses?
No, actually, he got this by himself. This is something that he pursued on his own. He wanted an identity of himself.
Nice.
For himself, he wanted to kind of let his personality shine and find something that best made him tick. And he found it in real estate.
Are you a good dad?
I'm a great dad.
Yeah?
For many years.
Because you're fun on stage, but is there discipline in the house?
There's discipline, but my wife thinks that I need a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I need to be a little bit more disciplinary with my kids.
Because it must be tough when you're disciplining your child, and they're doing the things that you did wrong as a kid, right? So how can you tell somebody not to...
I did worse.
See?
I did worse.
So how can you tell somebody not to do the things that you once did?
Yeah. It's hard, but you got to give them guidelines, and you got to... As a parent, it's different.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I wish that I could have had a different approach to things. I made my mom get a lot of gray hairs at a young age. But it was a learning experience, and I'm glad that I had the foundation, my mom, my grandmother, to be able to become the person that I am today.
Now, the one question that, you tell people on Twitter, I'm going to be talking to Taboo. The one thing that you got to ask...
We're not breaking up.
That's what I mean, seriously. Yeah. Because you look at LMFAO and stuff, and they're saying they're not breaking up, but where's the new music?
Yeah,
so with you guys, Will.i.am is with Britney, bitch, and
you're, the thing about it is that Black Eyed Peas has always done side projects after album cycles. Fergie Ferg did a solo record in 2007.
And movies. She got killed in Kill Bill.
She got killed in Kill Bill. No, and what is that movie called with Quentin Tarantino? Huh? Death what?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it was Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. It was like a really awkward movie. But yes, so we've always done things on the side to be able to bring notoriety to each individual. Right now is my time to be able to go and do the Taboo experience around the world. DJing is not the only thing that is involved in. There's MCing, there's crowd participation, there's dancing, there's visuals that you're going to be seeing here tonight. It's a whole experience. And I feel like I've always been very keen to go out and perform with the Black Eyed Peas, and now I get the opportunity to just branch out, build my brand, and do my thing that I've always dreamed about.
Your Canadian fans want tangible answers. They want proof. Mm-hmm. Will we see something new soon from the Black Eyed Peas? From you? What about from the Black Eyed Peas?
Black Eyed Peas, I don't think so.
Okay, but they've not broken up. That's
we have not broken up, but there's nothing new right now.
Okay.
Because it's all about...
Do you still text or BBM and say, okay, hey, let's hook up soon? Let's have a writing session.
You know what? Fergie and Will, I talked to them last week because my brother died.
Yes.
So they, it wasn't about music, it wasn't about you know, our career, but it was more personal. And when you have that thing where you're able to reach out to a person on a humane level, not like, hey, when are we doing music? Hey, when are we gonna make money again? That's more personable to me, and that it means a lot that my partners would do that. Apple Diab, you know, they all reached out to me, and they still have love for me outside of the group.
And I was gonna save that for the end, just because I don't want to, you know, bring up sad stuff. But it's so.
Well, I brought it up.
I know you brought it up.
I got sad for a second, but it's cool.
How important to you are your fans, especially at a time of need, when they are stopping what they're doing to come to you to show their support in a really tragic time?
You know what? I'm very honored and very privileged to have Peabodys and Magnetics around the world who really stop and take time to share kind words with me and really be involved with, you know, not only my music but also some of my personal life. Like if I tweet something or I put something on Facebook that is very personal to me, like the passing of my brother or the passing of my wife's grandfather, who was very influential in our life as a role model, because he was married to his wife for over 40 years.
Yes.
So for us as a married couple, it made a lot of sense to be able to look at him him and her as something to look forward to in the future, to be married for that.
And how are you doing? I mean, it's only been like a couple weeks. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. You know, I'm lucky to have a strong foundation with my friends and my family, to be able to, in the time of need or crisis, I'm able to overcome that. You know, my brother's getting buried this week. Mm-hmm. So he's in a better place now. He was suffering so bad. So
can I ask what happened?
Yeah, he had an overdose.
Oh, that's really, you know what though, I mean, I guess being on stage or being in front of fans, that helps you get past that moment, right?
It does, man. It's exciting to be on stage and to see for that hour and 30 minutes to be
it lets your mind wander.
Yeah, just go and create and to perform and just be part of a different world. For that hour or 30 minutes, like I'm no longer thinking about what's going on at home. I'm all about the fans that are there, enjoying singing my songs and just living the Taboo experience.
Let's spin this around. Let's have some fun.
Yes, sir.
So I looked up taboo because I'm like the worst guy at knowing what words mean and stuff. And it's the meaning of taboo is banned, forbidden, and excluded. Yeah. Did you know that when you got the name that you're banned, forbidden, excluded? Well, like that's not a name.
Let me tell you why.
Well,
let me tell you why. Because I was a Mexican kid in my neighborhood. Everybody was predominantly Mexican, but I was excluded because I had a black girlfriend.
Oh.
That was my son Josh's mom.
Okay.
You're not supposed to date outside of your race in my neighborhood. So that's a taboo. Number two, in my neighborhood, it was all about cholos, which are Mexican gangsters, and it was about techno heads. At that time, it was like house techno, and I was a hip hop dancer.
So you truly knew the meaning of taboo, and you used it.
Let me finish. So you weren't supposed to be dancing hip hop in my neighborhood, so that was another taboo, right? Number three, everybody hung out. The Mexicans hung out with the Mexicans, and the Asians hung out with the Asians. I had will.i.am and Apple as my partners.
Oh, wow.
So it was a taboo to be in a friendship with people outside of your race.
You truly were that melting pot, right?
So it was forbidden, it was not approved of, it was unexplainable, the type of person that I was. So I chose to name myself Taboo because I was living a taboo lifestyle.
It's brilliant.
Thank you.
It's brilliant. Like in me, I just didn't think you knew the meaning.
Yeah. Pretty smart. It may look dumb, but
I know, and your book's fantastic, by the way. We've spoken before, and the book is so well written.
Yeah.
It is just well done. Like, you can really picture yourself in your shoes.
Thank
so
you.
Congrats on that.
Thank you, man.
You know, last couple of questions. What are your thoughts on music competition shows like American Idol or The Voice? What are your thoughts on shows like that really are cookie cutter and give people the opportunity via competition?
Yeah. You know what? I'm fond of them. You know, I like watching it with my wife. It's like a guilty pleasure to be able to see different artists competing against each other in that platform. Luckily, we, as the Black Eyed Peas, had to go out and gain our respect in clubs and dirty clubs that were probably like 100 people, and we would have to build our rapport and kind of like gain our respect. And these people, they get the opportunity to perform on a big stage in front of millions of people. And all I could say is I gave them give them the utmost respect and say, hey, good luck with everything you do.
Have you ever been asked to be a judge on any of those things? Have
yeah,
you ever been
I was
approached?
on this whack show called MTV's Top Pop Group, which was horrible. It was horrible.
But we all learn from our mistakes, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Learn from your mistakes. Big dreams.
Let's end on this. You're talking to your fans right now.
Yes.
You're talking to all of your fans across the country,
Yep.
and they're listening. They're like, oh my God, when are we going to see something solo from you? When are we going to see something new from the Black Eyed Peas? What would you say to them right now? When will we see more?
I would say hold up on the Black Eyed Peas, because right now the Taboo Experience will be taking over the world. Starting in February, I will be in Europe. You could go on tabmagnetic.com. You could go on my Facebook, Taboo BEP Official. My Twitter, Tab BEP, to find out more information about my album that will be coming out. I have this movie that's called Jamesy Boy that's coming out. I'm doing everything, man. I'm trying to really brand myself outside of my group, because we all have the opportunity to be strong individuals, which in turn will bring more notoriety to the group. And thank you for supporting. I got nothing but love for you. The Taboo Experience is here.
And but Black Eyed Peas maybe in a year or two?
I don't know. I can't answer that question because
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Will, Ferg, or Apple about that. Right now, they're in their own world. They want to enjoy their time, and I'm not going to force them, when are we doing this? Come on! They're going to be like, can I have my kid? Can I do this? Can I do that? It's like...
What do you think of the new song with Britney?
It's cool. That's Will. You know,
In the club,
Will's,
looking at us.
Will is, he's a genius. He does things with Britney. He does things with...
He gave her a British
Michael
accent
Jackson.
in that song.
He does things with, you know... He's just all over the place, and I'm glad that he's becoming very
He even redid the theme song to ET Entertainment Tonight.
I know. In the UK, he's #1 in the UK. Big shout out to that. He's one of the judges on The Voice in the UK. So, man, I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Will. Will has always been the inspiring artist, producer, entrepreneur. So.
And you guys are
bless.
family, and it's just so amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
and
man.
again, my condolences.
Thank
and
you, brother.
what are we gonna shake? Or are we gonna pound?
What are we doing? Are we gonna pound? Or
We're
are we
gonna pound.
shake?
Let's pound.
Let's pound. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
It's awesome. So again, congratulations on everything, and
Thank
my
you.
condolences. And
Thank you, man.
be strong, okay?
I'm strong. I'm very strong because I have great fans and great people like yourself who want to take time to interview me and find out what's going on in my life. So thank you to everybody. Much love. Taboo Experience in the building.
The Roz and Mocha Show. Kiss 92.5.